Come on, let's go really up. Down chillin' with the homies that'll really go. Got a bad chicken in me. What the f going up? Better bring her up. While you looking like a stab, put you in a car fight. Like, better get the f up. But another round, cause you're getting f***ed up. I'ma put you in the dirt, cause I ain't gonna find you a bad luck. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma hit the jerk. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma put you in the dirt. Come on, let's go really up. Yo, come on, let's go really up. I'ma hit the jerk. Come on, let's go really up.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Just feel the place. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe...
Big chance!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So, a breakthrough already. He's in here! Incoming cross. It's an excellent interception. He's had a hit! Plays it out wide. Koundé, there's the delivery. Pedri. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a good-looking cross. Dani Olmo shapes to shoot!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
He's looking for the runner here. Played into space out wide. He is through here. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Araujo. And here's Rashford. And here's Rashford. Pedri. And here's Rashford. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Behind for a goal kick. That is a little undercooked. Cucurella. Jackson made out towards the right wing. Goes in for the header! Sticks it away!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dani Olmo. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Chelsea really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He has found the way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's heaved it away. And that's a throw. Nkunku. Cucurella. And he's straight offside. Rashford gets it back. Caicedo. Forward it goes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Has a goal! He's scored!
Chelsea clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The Blues go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Pedri chooses to go back. Gavi. Brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the last out of the first half. Carlin at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Fernandes. Cucurella. Oh, great! Can he finish? It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ballgame now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Cucurella. Fernandes. James.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Firmly met.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Chalobah. Cucurella. Nkunku. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Rashford. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Great position here. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he'll shoot here. And for a moment, time stood still. Dani Olmo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri. Colwell. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Gavi.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chelsea are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Or certainly compared to... It's Pedro! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Rashford. Rashford has a shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gavi. Rashford! Rashford! Oh, Christian, that's a foul. Oh, that's disappointing. Belts one! And that will sail harmlessly past. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Rafinha plays a delicate ball. Rafinha. There's the hit! What about that? And that has raised the roof! And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from not knowing, but I got a feeling that I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never want.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Has a goal! Cunha is flagged offside. Oh, give it away! He's got a... Matches Cunha! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has been cut short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Girassi played out towards the right wing. He can run onto that. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Garnacho. Swept in. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been won straight back. Calmly anticipates. De Ligt. Ugarte played out to the left flank. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Adeyemi. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Ugarte. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Martinez. And it's been hits one! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Ugarte. Martinez. That is a great pick out. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. The message is clear, none shall pass. Garnacho, that's been drilled in. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. Forward it goes. Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he welcomes it in. Bruno Fernandes. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Garnacho tries it. There's the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Anton, played out to the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That will be the last act of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And we're already back underway here. Borussia Dortmund changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Girassi, gently done. Garnacho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chan. Girassi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Ligt. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Martinez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Brandt.
This is a message for away
Ugarte.
supporters at full
Ugarte
time.
shifted upfield.
And your coach will meet you outside
De
the
Ligt.
stand. Thank you.
Ugarte. Maguire. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Borussia Dortmund can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's through, it's one-on-one! Chance! They've done it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, they could be caught out here! Brandt. And that could set him on his way. He's in here!
Kobo, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Schlotterbeck. Martinez. De Ligt. Maguire. Garnacho. Oh, that's a nice ball. Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out. Gross. Well, that's well seen too. Gross, aim forwards. Always onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. Gross.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well-timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Willock. Well read, nice interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lascelles forwards and with intent. Lascelles makes the interception. Joelinton. Oh, he's found some space here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chance for the header! It's in! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Atletico Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goes down, but nothing given. Joelinton. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Forward it goes. Wilson, decent hit! It's come back out! Goal! Newcastle! And they're back in front! All Black, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Surlot. Over to the left. Moved on forwards. Isak. He's beaten the last man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Guimaraes with the short one. Great chance! By Wilson with a definite foul there. Sher shifted upfield. That has been cut short. That's played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a throw. And here's Barnes. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Baena. Gallagher. Now that's well seen too. Lascelles aim forwards, and that's been won straight back. Lascelles gently done. Botman gets across to intercept that. And the first half is done. At half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial.
Can he finish? No, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Played back in. Solot. Isak spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. That has been knocked clear. He's been picked out. So it's going to be another corner. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Guimaraes pings in across. Newcastle United could try it again now. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Linton.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front. Good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
He can run onto that. Real chance! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Newcastle clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Newcastle United on 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Solot. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And it's played forward. Osila. Barnes. He's got the shot away! Clearly not happy with that. The normal. Galan shifted upfield. And it's Griezmann.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Bruno Guimaraes. Back into the middle. Barnes looks to go up and over. Barnes. He's shifting through the gears here. Solot. Turns and goes back. That pass has been well intercepted. And the shot! And he hits the net! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Atletico Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Koke. Pass is intercepted.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Sorlot, played out to the left flank. Calmly anticipates. Llorente, and that is a little undercooked. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it have chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mastantuono clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mastantuono, perfectly measured that. Rodrigo! That is a brilliant interception. McKennie forwards and with intent. Kolomuani. He steps in and that's the end of that. Brahim Diaz. Goulet. Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Vlahovic. Thuram Ulien. Played out wide. Rodrigo making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to dink it in. Goulet. Oh, he's found some space here. Brahim Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kelly. And it's Locatelli. Yildiz. Still goalless. Looks to clip it forward. Alaba. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Goulet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Conceição. Locatelli. Back into the middle. Played back in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Tchouaméni. Clearly not happy with that. Locatelli. Bremer, aim forwards. Great ball if he can get there. Massive lead! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead.
Juventus clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Juventus get themselves into the lead.
Oh, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Bremer. He's got a sight of goal. Goulet. And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. Fernandes shifted upfield. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Thuram Ulien. Conceição. Fernandes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Real Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Half-time whistle goes. Pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break, and decent hit! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked.
Real chance! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. It's a goal kick. McKennie. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Over to the left. Eder Militao, gently done. Turan Ulyen. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. Real Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. 2 changes being made right now. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a great ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Let's cut it out. Real Madrid making another change here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Juventus look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those...
Yildiz! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Real Madrid have it back and they can go again. Rodrigo opts to play it. There's the shot! Locatelli played out to the left flank. Tchouaméni stood his ground strongly. And now the breakaway. Kolomwani, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. So much time and space here. Out of play for a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. Forward it goes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is a little undercooked. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that